Hi everybody, welcome back to Sheri Approved. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, here's what I want to share with you. These are my quick fix skincare hacks for better makeup, if that makes any sense. But in general, these are going to be some beauty hacks that I have, especially if you have an issue that you want to fix kind of quickly when it comes to your skin or how your makeup is going to look. And I'm going to share some of those with you today. If that sounds like something you want to hear about, definitely keep watching. So, sometimes you actually have an event coming up. Maybe you're going to have a photo shoot, you're going to a wedding, you're probably getting married. You just have something special coming up, or maybe you just want your skin to look a little bit better because you're going to apply your makeup. These are some of the things that I do in case I have some of these issues. The first thing has to do with dry, cracked lips, and that does not look good, especially if you're going to be using like a matte liquid lipstick or just regular matte lipstick, or sometimes even a glossy lipstick. Nobody likes to see that crustiness. Sometimes your lips are peeling and you could see the skin just sticking up in the air. That has happened to me before. It does not look good, especially if you're doing photos and that kind of thing. And it could also be uncomfortable under your lip products. And that is why I highly recommend using a lip mask. So if you know you're going to be doing your makeup the next day, use your lip mask the night before. My absolute favorite is the Beauty Hacks lip mask. You all have heard me talk about that ad nauseum. I'm just going to put a little bit of a plug in here again because I love it so much. I have been using this now like since it launched a couple of years now. It is an amazing product. I used to love the Laneige lip sleeping mask for a long time until I discovered the Beauty Hacks, and I was like, for a fraction of the cost, this works so much better. I know a lot of you already love this product, but literally it will transform your dry, cracked lips overnight. It works really fast. For me personally, I just put it on the night before and the next morning my lips are good to go. And if you want to take it just a little step further while you are doing the rest of your makeup, just put a little bit of it on your lips to just prep your lips, and just before you put on your lippy, just remove it. You're going to have lovely, hydrated, plump, smooth lips to apply your lipstick on. The next hack has to do with fine lines and wrinkles. And you're like, Sheri, but you can't get rid of fine lines and wrinkles overnight. No, you can't. That usually takes quite a lot of skincare and treatments and all of that. And still, you may not even be able to get rid of it completely. However, there is something you can do to minimize the look of fine lines and wrinkles, especially before you do your makeup. And that is with an ingredient that a lot of us already know called hyaluronic acid. So this is probably the only time I might specifically use a hyaluronic acid serum. I hardly use it in my skincare routine simply because a lot of my products already contain this ingredient. But for the purpose of just making my skin look a little bit more plump and making my fine lines and wrinkles appear less visible when I'm going to do my makeup, you can actually take hyaluronic acid and spot treat those areas. Give it a few minutes and it is going to plump up the skin a little bit in those areas, and you will see that benefit over the time that you're going to wear your makeup. But here's the key: you must apply it on damp skin. So if your face is not wet or you didn't just cleanse your skin and your skin is still damp, I highly recommend misting your face, then taking a little bit of your hyaluronic acid serum, pattern it in the areas where you may have fine lines and wrinkles, even under the eye area, and then applying your moisturizer to lock it in. What's going to happen is that water or that mist that you sprayed on your skin, the hyaluronic acid is going to grab onto that. It's going to go into the skin, literally kind of swell up or expand, so it kind of fill in those areas temporarily, and then your moisturizer is going to lock in that effect. It works fantastic, not just on dry skin, but anybody with fine lines and wrinkles just before you apply your makeup. And while we're talking about fine lines and wrinkles, and I just mentioned that you can actually do this under your eyes, the under eye area tends to be an area that is problematic for a lot of people, whether it's puffy eyes, or probably the under eyes look a little bit darker, or it looks tired, or maybe you do have a little bit more wrinkles and fine lines in that area. Something else that I love to do when I'm prepping my skin is to use hydrogel eye patches. Now, this is something that you could actually use very consistently in your skincare routine. In fact, I have a cousin who has dark under eye circles, and she swears by using under eye patches, it improved her under eye circles so greatly. But if you're someone that needs a quick fix and you want something to help make that area just simply look better, just apply it before you do your makeup. You could apply it the night before and then apply another one while you're probably doing your eye makeup or other parts of the skin, then remove it. Your under eye area is going to look so refreshed. It will look a little bit brighter. It will be hydrated. Everything is just going to glide on so smoothly. And here's a tip: keep your hydrogel under eye patches in the refrigerator. That extra coolness is going to help depuff the eye if you are having puffy eyes. It is amazing in the morning sometimes just to wake up that under eye area. If you're one of those people that find that you're constantly looking tired, it is going to help you dramatically. The next thing that I do when I want my makeup to look better and sit better is I shave my face. I did a post about this on Instagram, and I know there are a lot of people that actually do this, and then there are a lot of people who are also actually afraid of doing it. So I generally recommend that if you're going to do this for the first time, do not do it the night before you're actually going to do your makeup. If you're somebody who are accustomed to doing this, then that's fine, because you know how your skin is going to handle it and so on. But I do this without any issue. But generally, if I'm going to shave my face in anticipation of probably having my makeup professionally done or even doing my makeup myself, I will do it the night before or 2 nights before to prep my skin. Now, here are my tips when it comes to face shaving. If you are new, you could probably just get one of those eyebrow shavers that you see being sold at beauty supply stores. They're really cheap on Amazon because those are designed for the face around the brow area, and so that might be a little bit easier for you to use. Always do this on clean skin. Make sure your skin is clean. Make sure your blade or whatever you're using is sanitized and very clean. Several people will actually apply a facial oil before they shave their face. What I do is I actually put a pump of a cleansing oil on my face, and that's what I actually do to help my blade glide smoothly and all of that. But at the same time, it makes it much easier for me to wash off at the end, because then I just have to emulsify it and everything just rinses off so cleanly. So that's a little bit of a separate hack there. But yeah, that's what I do. It is also important to do this in short strokes. You hold your blade at a 45-degree angle, and I absolutely never do this if I'm having active acne or if my skin is irritated at the point in time. But when I tell you, shaving my face has been one of the best things I started to do. Not only will it give you some very light exfoliation, but you will see your whole skin tone automatically, dramatically, instantly get brighter, because you would be surprised. Those hairs are actually making you look a little bit darker, sometimes making your skin look a little bit more dull. And when you remove that, wow, it's like ta-da, a whole new face under there. And then your skincare is actually able to penetrate better. Your makeup goes on so much smoother. Your foundation just looks absolutely amazing. And this is a technique that I always use. In general, I shave my face about once a month, and that's perfectly enough for me. The next thing that can actually improve the appearance of your skin really quickly just before makeup application is a mask. Now, if your skin is dehydrated or dry, using a sheet mask the night before or on the morning or just a couple hours before you do your makeup is going to do a world of good. However, one of the things that I do, especially if I have a special occasion, is I pull out my modeling masks. Now, modeling masks are a little bit different from the regular ones that we use. So you could use a wash-off mask, a gel mask, a sheet mask, whatever type you like. But modeling masks are kind of what they use at spas. It usually comes as a powder and you mix it with a particular liquid. I have been in love with the One Thing modeling mask. They have a collagen one, which is nice and plump into the skin, and they have one with hot on your core data, which is going to be calming and soothing for the skin. That's the one that I actually use most. But I swear to you, you mix this thing up, you apply a very, very thick layer onto your skin, you leave it for the length of time, I think it's like 15 to 20 minutes, and then after 15 to 20 minutes you peel it off. It would have formed into a thick gelatinous type of rubbery mask on your skin. And that's the thing about modeling masks. What they do is that they create a barrier, like a serious barrier. So whatever are the ingredients in the modeling mask that you're using are able to really penetrate the skin, which is why this type of mask is used a lot in facial treatments that you may do at spas and all of that. Mixing it like that as well keeps the ingredients really fresh. And for me, whenever I do a modeling mask, like every single time I watch my skin in the mirror, I'm like, I have a new face. It really does that for me, and that's why I love modeling masks. Now, because it takes a little bit more time than usual, that's why this is one of the things that I will use when I want to give my skin a little bit of extra prep before an event. I will probably do this like once a month, simply because it is a little bit more labor intensive, but oh my god, it is worth it. And the last tip that I want to share in this video has to do with getting that extra glow. And if you're somebody, especially with oily skin like myself, using glowy primers or very hydrating or dewy foundations might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable because you're thinking, oh my God, when my oils come through, everything is going to melt off. I'm going to look like I'm a pot of oil, and that is not going to be cute when it comes to your makeup. So I completely understand your concern. Of course, having a really good skincare routine to allow you to have that natural glow in your skin is always going to be best. But today we are talking about things that will give you quick results so that your makeup looks better. One of the tips and the techniques that I have personally been doing on my oily skin to make sure that my foundation and all that stays and my oils are controlled, but I still have some of that glow because a lot of you comment on it, is this. The first thing is that, of course, you use a good primer. I generally will actually use my oil control setting spray as my primer. That works amazingly. You could use a regular matte foundation, whatever it is that you're going to use. When you're finished doing your foundation, you set that again with whatever setting spray that you use to control your oils. Listen to me, by the way, this technique is going to give you bulletproof long wearing foundation. Trust me. After you do your powder and so on, you can go in again with a third layer of that setting spray. By now, those oils have 3 barriers of setting spray to get through before they get out. So once I do that, I know that my foundation is in place. I know that my oils are going to be under control, well behaved and mannered. So then when I'm finished doing all my makeup, that's when I go in with a glowy setting spray, and not just any glowy setting spray, because there are some glowy setting sprays that will legit make you look greasy and oily, especially if you already have oily skin. That is not the look we're going for. So that's why I'm very careful what I'm telling you, because there are 2 sprays that I absolutely love for this tip and to give me that glowy skin. One is the Hamish Glow Makeup Fixer. I told you guys about this. I absolutely love this spray. I use this all the time. It really just gives me a natural glow, like a lit from within type of glow on my skin, with or without highlight. It is amazing. And another spray that I love for this technique is the Prep Set and Glow from Iconic London. Oh my goodness. That thing just makes you look like you are sparkling everywhere without a ton of glitter. It looks amazing under lights, especially if you are doing a photo shoot. That thing just looks amazing, but it is not going to get you greasy or anything like that. It is just going to allow the light to really reflect beautifully off your skin. So yeah, you will not hear about these types of things very often on my channel, because you all know I preach skincare, I preach consistency, I preach time, I preach patience, because really and truly, if you really want to get your skin at that place where it's healthy and naturally glowing, you really need to use a combination of all those things. But these are some of the hacks I use when I need some instant, quick results that is going to make my makeup look much better. And boy, oh boy, do they work. Have you ever tried any of these? Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in another video soon. Take care. Bye.